Well, actually, your citizenship might get denied because you failed to show good moral character for at least 5 years before you applied for citizenship. But he didn't know that he needed to register for selective service, and he failed to during those 5 months. If he knew about it, he immediately would have. It wasn't intentional, it was just a mistake. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Puyan Darian, an attorney who focuses entirely on immigration law. And today I want to talk about one portion of the naturalization or citizen process that many people aren't aware of. If you are a male between the ages of 18 and 26, and you are a permanent resident, then you are required to register for selective service. This means that if we go to war, you can get drafted and fight on behalf of the United States. Now, what happens if you fail to register before the age of 26? What happens when it comes time to apply for citizenship, naturalization? Well, it's actually a little complicated, but there is also good news. So let's say, for example, that you got your green card, your permanent residence when you were 20 years old, and you are male, and you don't want to register for selective service, so you just refuse to, and you don't do it, and nothing happens to you. You never get in trouble for it or anything. And now you're 27, so 7 years pass, and you want to apply for citizenship. What would happen then? Well, actually, your citizenship might get denied because you failed to show good moral character for at least 5 years before you applied for citizenship. But you might be thinking, he failed to register when he was 20. That was 7 years ago. How is that 5 years of bad moral character? Well, actually, the way it would work is you have any moment between ages 20 and 26 to register. But if you reach the age of 26 and you still have not registered, then that will count as a moment of bad moral character. And then you need to show 5 years of good moral character. So the bad moral character ends at age 26, and now you need to show 5 years of good moral character before you can apply for naturalization. So if you fail to register before age 26 because you just don't want to, then you probably will be ineligible to naturalize until you reach the age of 31. But what happens if you got your green card when you were 25? Actually, I have a client who recently tried to apply for citizenship, and we had this discussion. He got his green card when he was 25 years old and 7 months. So there was only a 5-month window between the age of 25 and 7 months and age 26 for him to register for selective service. But he didn't know that he needed to register for selective service, and he failed to during those 5 months. If he knew about it, he immediately would have. It wasn't intentional, it was just a mistake. So now he would otherwise be eligible for citizenship except for the selective service issue. He's not 31 yet, and he got his permanent residence through marriage to a US citizen. So now he's 29, he's been married to his US citizen spouse for 3 years and living together for over 3 years, so he's eligible to naturalize. But can he? And the answer is probably he still can. What he would need to do, along with the naturalization application, is write a statement explaining that he didn't know about the requirement and that he would have registered if he knew about it. If he explains that, and given the fact that there was just such a short window for him to register, his naturalization will probably get approved, or at least won't be denied just because he failed to register for selective service. So the general rule here is, if you didn't know and you were pretty close to your 26th birthday, you might not need to wait until you're 31 under some circumstances. But if you just, oppose selective service registration altogether or have some other issue with it, then that's not gonna work. You'll need to wait until you have 5 years of good moral character, which will start when you're 26. So you'll be ineligible to apply for naturalization until you're 31 years old. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just a short little video explaining the selective service ins and outs. If you have any questions about immigration law, you can find my consultation information in the details of the video below. You can learn all about what we do during consultations and how to schedule one. Consultations are always available by video, telephone, or in person, and I represent people nationwide. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I put out videos on a weekly basis, and I'll see you guys next week for another one.